Good afternoon, everybody doing? Welcome back to Island Life channel. And today we have some fish. Regular everybody know how I do my fish, right? So I got my fish in there and I got some vinegar, right? What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pour a little vinegar and I'm gonna wash my fish off with some vinegar and lime, alright? Alright? So everybody know this ain't the first time you all see me do fish, so I'm gonna go do this fish. So today we're gonna do some fish, some festival, and some fried plantain, some green fried plantain. So stay tuned and stand by for the rest of this video. Guys, thank you for stay watching. If you watch it this far, be good. Alright. So now regularly where do I get a knife or scissors? And I like to cut my fish, a little tail off the fish. The tail I like to cut my one off. Alright. I don't have a lot of fish today, I only have 3 fish, but I just decided to do a video for you guys today. I don't do no video in a while, so just decided to do a video for you guys today. Alright, now I like to cut off the fin of my fish. Alright, I will clean up my fish, and when I finish cleaning up my fish, I can let you guys see how that goes. Stay tuned and stand by. Okay, for my fish, see my fish already clean out, cut and nice. So now for my fish, I like to dry my fish before I season my fish. I like to just put a piece of napkin and dry my fish. Alright, so I'm drying my fish. Alright, then this one, and take out another one, and then just put it here, and then just dry it. I like to dry out some of that water in my fish before I fry it and season it. Alright, so I'm doing that now. I only have 3 fish today, so I'm drying them, just drying them out. Alright, let's take out some of the water. You're gonna get all the water out, right? So just taking out some of the water. Alright, so that's my fish right there. Alright, and now you can see close up, I got my 3 fish, and I'm gonna get some season. Alright, I'm gonna get some season just to start to season the fish. Alright, so stay tuned. Okay, so for my fish, I have some sea salt, I got some Maggi, I got some garlic, I got some black pepper, and I have some garlic powder, some red pepper. Alright, that's all I put in my fish. So guess what I did? I just pour all of this in that bowl, and I just mix up everything together. Alright, that's my season. I just put in a bowl, and I just do all of that together. So now once I do that, and I gotta season my fish, I already cut my fish, so I just gonna put season in the cut part of the fish, just season the fish just like regular. Alright, just season it, rub some season on the fish. Alright, just like so. And this one, season it, and that's that one. Put that one down there, and I do that with majority all of them until all of them become seasoned. Alright, stay tuned and stand by for it. Well, just season my fish. You can see how my fish look good, but I season the pot. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do, I have my pot on my stove, my frying pan. Get them warm. I'm gonna show you that in a minute, so stay tuned. Alright, I got my frying pan on the fire. I'm just going to get some oil for it. Alright. Stay tuned. Looking for the oil, so stay tuned for that. So I fry my oil. It's my oil. And I'm just going to pour some oil in my pot. Alright. To fry my fish. Alright, I pour some oil in it. So I'm gonna stay tuned for that to get hot. That's, you could see when I start to fry my fish. So stay tuned for the process. The pot is getting hot. You see when I season my fish. Then I'm gonna put my fish in my pot. So I have some, sorry, I make a mistake. I have some flour. I pour it in it, and I got some cornmeal. So that what you see there is flour and cornmeal, right? And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get some salt. Get a little salt. Now you gotta be careful with your salt. You don't need too much salt. So I'm gonna put a little bit in my hand, just a little bit, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it over it. Well, you put as much salt as you want, but I don't need too much, so I don't put too much salt. Right? So that's it for there. Sorry about that. I get a phone call, so you know when you get a phone call, that is click off. So sorry about that. But before we get to that, right, I'm gonna move this away for you a little bit, and I'm gonna show you. Now my pot is hot for my fish. So I mean, I'm just gonna put my fish in my pot. Sorry about that. That turned just now. The camera turned over. Sorry about that. But I just putting my fish in my pot, so no big deal. Just take it. Alright, so you can see I have my fish in my pot started to fry. I try to turn it on as low as I can turn it down. The stove not too high. And I fry my fish on a low fire. Alright, well seasoned. And started to fry. So stay tuned for that. Now we'll come back with my alright, now come back to my festival. So now that is my flour and my cornmeal, right? Now we have some baking powder. Alright, baking powder. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna put some baking powder inside. About a spoonful of baking powder in that. Alright? And then that's my baking powder, and I'm sprinkling that all over there. Just a little bit more. Just a good measure. Alright? Now, doing that, guess what you're gonna do now? Come back to my oil. Now before you go to the oil, I'm coming back. Coming back. As I say, my baking powder, you put about a spoonful of your baking powder. That's my baking powder there. That's it on top. And this is my sugar. And I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons and a half of sugar inside the festival. Alright? This is the sugar, and I first pour in it some in the festival. Right? And then just pour some in the festival. Now, if you can't deal with sugar, don't put no sugar. Festival make with sugar, so that is it. Now, what you're gonna do with all of that, you're gonna get some cooking oil. You're gonna get some cooking oil, and you just pour some cooking oil all over that. Alright? Alright? That's enough cooking oil. You can gauge your one as much as you want it. And now, you're going to start to spin your one up. You're going to mix it up. You're going to mix all of this up. All of this good baking powder, oil, cornmeal, flour, sugar, you're gonna mix up all of that love together. And that's how you get your festival. So these are your ingredients to your festival right there. Right? Then you're gonna get some water. Alright, this is there. You get water. And you got some blue water. Got some blue water. So we're gonna just try to do a nice water. Nice water. And you don't want to pour too much water at a time in the festival. Just a little bit of time. You know, just a little bit of time. A little bit of water at a time. Because you know you don't want to get too wet. Alright? So you keep pouring a little bit of time until you get there. Alright? You just pour a little bit of time until you get there. Alright? So this is flour, sugar, cornmeal, and baking powder. Now, stay tuned to finish process. I'm going to finish it with my hand, so just stay tuned for the finished process. Stay tuned. Okay, this is my finished product at my festival. I use my hand and I finish making up. That's my finished product. So this is flour, cornmeal, baking powder, sugar, oil, and water. Stay tuned for the process, alright? Stay tuned. Alright, so this is my fish, and I give my fish a turn. Alright, that's my fry. I'm going to turn my fish about on each side twice. This is my first turn and the first hit. Alright? Alright. Alright. So you can see when my fish getting golden brown, and each of these fish I turn them about twice. Alright? So stay tuned for the process. That's my fish frying done. Stay tuned. So this will be fish festival and green plantain. Stay tuned. Okay, you can see my fish continue to fry. So now I'm going to show you how I do my festival. Stay tuned. Okay, so as I say, festival is not something. So you just pick a piece of your flour off and you just continue to roll it. You just roll, roll, roll. So now you can choose to leave it roll like that, or you could just make one little small press like that. So now some people make their one long, some people make their one short. For me, I'm making them for me, so I just making the way how I need it. So I just continue to roll. As I say roll, some people is roll it and make it come long. As I say, my one of them is saying not the best in the world, but some people just roll it and make it come long just like that, and then they put it in like that. Alright? So when I start to fry them, I'll let you see them. But it's nothing to it. Take off the flour, make it how you want to make it, and then roll. It's nothing to it, just roll. Alright? You roll, you can leave it like that, or you could press it down. Oil over here. I'm going to put it in the oil to fry. Alright, I put that one back. I don't like how that one look. But I make it up again. Make up the flour. Get it. Pick out a piece and roll it. Roll it. That's all. Stay tuned. So over here is my festival in my pot frying. And over here is my fish in my pot frying. My fish is almost finished. I don't turn them twice on two sides. I'm just giving them a couple more seconds because I like them golden brown. Waiting on my there. Alright. Alright. Now with festival you gotta keep your stove a little low or they'll burn. Alright, so you turn it a little low or they'll burn. This bees started brown already. After taking my fish out my pot, that's what my fish look like. Brown. Alright? Look at that. Nice. Alright, so that's what we're looking for. The fish already fried. So that's what we're looking for. Okay, that is my festival. After they fry and I take them out of the pot, that's what they look like. Alright? After they fry and I take them out of the pot, that's what they look like. Alright, so that's my festival. Now, I have my green plantain here. This is my green plantain. And I'm going to peel my green plantain to put in my pot. Now I got to fry that in the same festival pot. So stay tuned for that. Everybody know a plantain peel. So you just cut it and peel your plantain. Alright? So that's it right there. You just cut it and peel your plantain. That is your plantain there. Alright, so I'm gonna move the I'm gonna move the festival and I'm gonna put my plantain right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut my plantain in about 3. Alright? Just like so. And I'm gonna slit them in the middle. Right? And just like that, I'm gonna put that in the pot. Right? So I just cut it like that. And just put it in the pot. Now be careful you get burned. Alright? That's my green plantain. Cut it in 2. Put it in the pot. And that's it. Over there. Fry. Alright? That's already fried. That's my green plantain. My camera there. That is my green plantain. Already fried. Alright? So now, I got a little trick to show you. I know a couple of you will probably see this already, but I'm going to show you it again. Continue to fry, so stay tuned. So my plantain, I'm going to turn it around. Each one them around. Each one of them around. And now, they'll turn to this, right? You hear what they say about press plantain, right? They say something, you're going to press your plantain. So my plantain in there for a few minutes. And it's on each side. I take out a piece of the plantain, like this. Put it back in the same skin. Press it down. Press it. Until it press out, right? Then it look like this. And you put it back in the pot. Now when you do that, you could sprinkle a little salt in it. But you know, I don't need no salt. I ain't gonna put no salt on mine. So I just put it back in the same thing now. Press it out. Take it out. Put it back in the pot. So each one of them. Take it out. Put it back in the same plantain skin. Press it out. Press it out. And then put it back in the pot. So each one of them, they do the same thing. You take it out. Make sure you don't burn it now. Don't burn inside. Alright? You take it out. Open it. And you put it back in the pot. So you continue to do all of them like that. Right? It's only one plantain and I cut it into 6 pieces. So I could even show you how you do that. Alright? To press your plantain, you put it back in the same skin. and then take it apart. Alright, that's it. Alright, put it back in the same skin and press it down. Alright, and then you put it back in the pot. So now in that case, the plantain is fried straight through. In that case, you got a complete plantain. So now a lot of people is put a little salt on their own. I'm not gonna put no salt on mine because I don't need no salt. Alright? So stay tuned for the process. Coming down to the final of the cooking. If you've been following me all the time, I really appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, stay tuned for the rest of the video. You can see how they have this golden brown color. This is what we're looking for in them. Alright, so turn them on one more time. Actually, we could turn our stove off. We could turn our stove off because this is what they look like. Stove is off. Stove is off, and then just frying in the own hot pot for now. And remember, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and God bless. I'll show you the done product in a minute. And for the final of my video, that is my fish, my fried pressed plantain, and my festival. Look at that. And guys, I say don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.